December 29th, 11:54 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 5. And with that, I say hello, everyone, and welcome back to Ace Attorney, Justice for All. As we're still on the third case, we just started it. Sorry about that. I don't know what's happening, but I'm a bit burpy, I think. Something's wrong with me. Well... But like, last time we had our first trial, right? It's episode 3 of, well, case 3. And we had a talk with our good old friend, Detective Gumshoe, as well as the ventriloquist. Well, Triloquist and also Ben, the ventriloquist. Which was an interesting... an interesting one. Not because of, like, Trilo himself, but more like what he was talking about. Seems like he did see someone like wearing what is it called? Maximilian Galaxy or Galactica, I think it was. It's like 3 symbol outfit, like the silk hat, the cloak or the coat, I think it is, and the white roses, right? And apparently that was not Max Galactica, which good for us. Sweetie, you have to believe me, I wouldn't go anywhere near that crime scene. Well, so then where were you when the murder took place? We talked about it yesterday, remember? I was in the ringmaster's room. And while you were there, it was the ringmaster who left the room, right? Exactly, he told me to wait in the room because he would be right back. That's when the ringmaster headed to the scene of the crime, right? That's what it seems like. But the ringmaster must have been wearing Max's costume, right? Oh, sweetie, I just remembered. I went straight to the ringmaster's room still wearing my stage clothes. But when I got there, I went ahead and took the costume off. Which means that the ringmaster could have taken his costume and went out looking like Max. Fabulous! It's a fabulously possible possibility. Oh, well done, Nick. However, sweetie, why would the ringmaster want to dress up like me? Isn't that a little bit strange? If you think about it, all they found at the crime scene was my silk hat. What about my cloak? Where did that one go? Double, Wow, Max, I never thought of that. You must be a detective or something. Well, I was never quite sure what to be when I grew up. Magician or president. You have no idea how hard it was to make a decision. That's really cool. Fabulous. This mystery just keeps getting deeper. Yeah, where is his cloak? And his white roses? December 29th, 12:06 p.m. District Courtroom number 2. Welcome back, Francesca. Now that everyone is back, let's get started. The court is now back in session. Miss Van Kampen, please proceed with the prosecution's case. Very well. I will now call upon my next witness, a pitiful clown with the unfortunate distinction of having seen the entire thing. Will Mr. Lawrence Curls please take the stand? Why did you just call him a pitiful clown? Oh, that's why. The witness will state his name and occupation for the court record. Oh! In West Clownopedia, the name and occupation, please. Will the witness please inform the court of why he is speaking autobiographical gibberish? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm interested not to use it to being in a court. I've never been in a courtroom in my life. I wasn't quite sure what joke is better suited for this kind of occasion. What in the world are you talking about? You're in the Grand Hall of Justice, not some comedy club. Since it's easy to see your occupation, please state your name for the court. Oh, yeah, maybe this joke is okay. Mom, do I have to wear the pants? The sign on it says no shirt, no shoes, and no service. Oh. Okay, how about this one? Have you seen my proctologist? To see my butt? Oh, how was it that one? Oh. Ouch, but a couple of clouds were up no good. In the middle of the street? Why did I get like a flashback of Prince of Bel-Air, like, opening. Your name? Oh, Lawrence Coles, a professional funny man, also known as Mo the Clown. You witnessed the scene at around 10:15 p.m. the day of the murder, correct? Oh, yes, yes it is. Wait a minute, Mr. Curls. Will you please testify to what you saw that evening? Oh, rabbit, ever a prisoner, walk into the prison. Without the humor, please. Okay. Oh, poor Mo can't be his normal stoogy self in court. For the good of everyone. What you witnessed? Oh, I know. I'm not the greatest comedian in the world. I haven't been able to make people laugh for 10 years. No matter what I say, all I get in return is a vacant stare and polite applause. Since no one ever laughs at my jokes, I've taken to laughing at them myself. It is a bad habit, but hey, at least I'm trying. Imagine my predicament. I'm a clown who can't make people laugh. I'm almost useless. But I keep trying. I try to come up with the jokes just for today. But this atmosphere is very nerve-wracking. I decided to try and make everyone laugh. Seriously, everyone. What do you think of me? How am I doing? That was not a testimony. Aren't we the ones supposed to be asking the questions here? Fitness? We will listen to your call for help after the court proceedings are over. Thus, please take to the fact of the case. Really? You'll let to hear me out? Well, I'll be sure that one of my staff will be your straight man later. Thank you. I cannot wait. Poor Gumshoe. Of course, it's gonna be Gumshoe. Not that shuttle. Please, begin once again with the testimony. Of course we can. I'll talk for as long as you want. Oh, there you go. Now it's for real, the witness thingy. The night of the murder, after practice was over, I went out straight back into my room. You have no idea how tired I was that night. I was a pooped. I thought I would go straight to the sleep, but before I did, I glanced out of my window. That's when I saw the two silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though. It was the ringmaster, and he was with the Max, who was wearing his cloak. I kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Max clunked the ringmaster over the head. Oh, well, that's very interesting. If this iron is account is to be believed, I have enough to pass judgment right here and right now. Of course you can. There is no way that this account can be criticized. However, the witness is a bit, how do you say, off kilter. Almost like he has some sort of atmosphere of guilt surrounding him. Oh, that must be because of my insincere smile. Mr. Wright, please begin the defense's course examination. Yes, Your Honor. Nick, you've got to find some kind of contradiction in his testimony. I know that. Mr. Wright, Your Honor. I'm afraid that if you push this witness too far, it will bring disaster upon the court. Thus, I sincerely hope you are not going to engage in pointless saber rattling. I understand, Your Honor. If you cause this clown to stray from the facts, I'll hold you responsible. Why am I responsible? I'm not the one with the corny jokes. So what do you say, Mo? How about we save and then we go right into it again? Right? You would say that practice right up around 10 p.m., correct? Yeah, see, that's the thing. What? How exactly am I supposed to make a joke about 10 p.m.? Now 8 o'clock, that's something a clone can riff off on. Let's just pretend it was 8 o'clock. That way I can make a great joke. Alright, 8 o'clock then. You know you want to hear the joke. A man goes to his doctor and the doctor asks, how is number one? The man says, witness, please. These are the exact type of jokes you should say for the detective. Ouch. You knew that would happen. Don't look at me like that. Mr. Wright, you're even I'm penalized for that! No! How dare you? That's crazy. You were pooped at night. Yes, I was very head tired. Not to mention, I had some bad Mexican food. Double cheese, double bean enchilada is a dangerous menu item. What happened after that? As they say, happens. Oh. That one was cool, eh? I hear the kids really love toilet humor these days. That joke was so hip, I don't want to ruin it with a reply. I got a good reply though. That joke was so funny. And your penalty. What? Mate! I'm gonna die from jokes? You just happened to glance out of the window. Oh, you could say that. You could also say I peeked, I stared, I glimpsed, I peeped, I eyeballed. Mr. Curl. Oh, I guess some synonyms aren't allowed either. What should I do? I wonder if I should press him further on this one. Keep pressing. I have my save file for a reason. Okay, I can see like why some people would not like this. But I find it funny. Especially with a save file, right? Why did you exactly look out of the window at night? Oh, why? Why? Clowns don't need a reason to look out of their windows, now do they? That's not what I meant. I meant that, well, when we spoke yesterday, once I had tucked myself into, I had this amazing noise. It was incredible loud. It sounded like a giant thwomp. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You forgot? Your Honor, the witness looked out of his window upon hearing a loud sound. He did not simply glance out of his window that night. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to mention that thwomp now, did I? Ow. That's not something you just forget to mention. Yeah, what you said. I believe it would be best if Mo were to revise his testimony. Okay then. Very well, please, Mr. Curls, please revise your testimony. They should start turning tails in our favor. I heard a large noise outside the window. That's when I made me look outside. That's when I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though. Far away, you say? If you had to say exactly how far away were they? Oh, let me think about that for 1 second. If my room is here, then they look to be, yay big. Outside they were about 30 feet from my window. Just 30 feet? That's not far at all. I was annoying that the night, so it cut down my visibility. I see. Please continue with your testimony regarding the two shadows that you saw. I wasn't the ringmaster and there was with the mask and was wearing his cloak. You'd say you clearly saw this, even though you were by your own admission far away. Oh, that is right. I've been thinking it over and over since that night, but things didn't really make sense until I spoke with the prosecutor, Mr. Fanakama. But now I am 100% certain that there was a mask, the ringmaster that I saw that night. So how about it? Just how could I be wrong if a mask is always wearing his uppity symbols? Uppity symbols? Lawyers nowadays, do you have to go to school anymore to be the one? All right, everyone knows what to do. All together now. Say that with Uncle Mo. I see what I mean. It's always like it is. The crowd never wanted to go along with me. I was really be utterly and go completely waterless as a clown. Ow, yowzer. Enough foolishness. Get back on track. Witness, please testify to what he saw, and only what he saw. I thought I was gonna get penalized again. I can't imagine them all of a sudden a Max Clonk get the ringmaster over the head. You say you saw the ringmaster get clonked over the head? Oh yes, I did. It was like a smaller ant. Oh, never mind. It wasn't a climax of my story. I really just enjoyed a completely random non sequitur. What would you say the victim was struck with? Oh, you mean a weapon? I have no idea. A weapon wasn't found at the murder scene, right? No, that's not what I mean. Man, you did say you did see everything, right? Well, yeah, I suppose I did. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. I did not see a weapon. Mo, did you not see this crime of murder committed that night? I will not permit you to harass my witness in this manner. You better not have an excellent reason for attacking this poor clown. Because if you don't, you know what's waiting for you. A nice penalty. 5 points! What happened? What will it be, Mr. Wright? Do you have any clear basis to believe that my witness did not see the crime? Of course I do. I don't have any evidence though. I've got a great reason to make my claim. And I suppose you'll be telling that great reason? Of course I will. The reason is the witness' very own testimony. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Wright? Mo said that I heard a sound like a thwomp of someone getting hit. He did say that, yes. However, Mo just stated the following on the oath. I kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Max Clonk at the ringmaster over the head. If Mo is believed when he says he looked out the windows upon hearing a sound, there is no way he could have seen Max Clonk anyone. In 1972, a crackdown upon something happened. Those lines go by too quickly. Mr. Kurtz, how do you respond to Mr. Wright's assessment? They didn't commit that these clowns promptly escaped from a maximum security clown car. Mr. Kurtz, are you reciting the C-Team to anger the court? Oh, no, I just stalling for time while I jog my memory. Good job, Nick. These types of witnesses always seem to have a selective memory. You just have to peel back the layers of the clown makeup to find the truth. Well, you're back to on your jog? Well, I pretty much happened the way I said. Pretty much. When I looked out of my window that night, the ringmaster was already face down in the snow. The prosecution had me fill in the gaps of my statement. Van Kama! Tampering with witnesses again, just like your father. Are you sure you're saying that you did not see the defendant Clonk the ringmaster? There was no Clonk at all. Oh yes, when I look out of my window, the ringmaster had already checked it out. Check it out? Yes, he was on a permanent vacation, as they say. I almost forgot to laugh. Mr. Curls? Yes, John? You did not witness the actual crime, however, you still say you saw the criminal, correct? Yes, exactly. The ringmaster was slumped over and I saw some silhouette next to him. Very well then, please testify to this silhouette you saw. I expected the truth. And if I even catch a kind of a joke from you, I'll put you in a holding cell until you learn court etiquette, okay? I got it. The silhouette. I'm not gonna save because I lost some points. It was a bit far away, but the shower could only have belonged to Max. There is no doubting it, since I saw his uppity symbols. His silk head and a black coat, they were all there. His face was silhouetted, but there was no doubt that it was him. His cloak was fluttering in the wind, so I couldn't really see what I was carrying. It doesn't matter if the defendant was at the scene of the crime. It took the clown long enough to get his facts straight. But whatever, this should finally be good enough, yes? What did this item testimony? Was Max really at the crime scene that night? He said he wasn't there. We have to believe in that. Alright, Mr. Wright, commence your cross-examination, please. The silhouettes, oh, they will have murdered my friend, they did. It was a bit far away, but don't you think that you are going a little bit overboard with how explicit you're being? That shadow belonged to Max is an awfully firm statement, don't you think? Oh, what are you getting at? I'm just saying that one of your fellow performers' lives is on the line here. Are you truly 100% certain that it was Max? Oh, I am not the kind of person who would lie about something as serious as this. The silhouette I saw was a Max, I am convinced of that. Doesn't seem like he's jumping to any conclusions this time. Let's go over this again then. What makes you so sure that you saw Max that night? Well, there is no doubt in it, especially since I saw his uppity symbols. Oh yeah. The Trilogy said the same thing. But if it was just the symbols, then even I could have been wearing them. What if someone had just taken Max's symbols and worn them? Oh, I thought of that myself, but just looking at the shape of the face I saw, it must have been a Max. You're sure of that? Such a silly little boy. He threw his entire case headlong into a trap. That the silk had, the black coat... Wait. It's not black though. Do I have to like do that one? I'll see. You're sure that it was what you saw that night? Oh, exactly what I saw is exactly what I saw. I've got eyes like a hawk. Ahoo! Don't birds have terrible night vision? But that is not all I saw. It's a face that was a silhouette, but there was no doubt that there was a him. You were able to see that kind of detail from your window? There was a light near the scene of the crime. Anyone with decent eyesight would have been able to see that much. Out of curiosity, Mo, what is your eyesight like? Oh, I can see like a hawk out of my left eye and an eagle out of my right eye. Our records say that his eyesight is a perfect 20/20. That must mean he could have seen the crime scene clearly then. The more we look into this matter, the more suspicious it becomes. Hey, you asking me what my eyes like was like not what it was actually was. His cloak was fluttering in the wind, so I couldn't really see what he was carrying. So you didn't actually see what the criminal was holding. Oh, that is correct. That I have been curious to what was causing that loud noise. It must have been something incredibly hard. Too bad they haven't found the murder weapon to know for sure. They claim it was a blunt weapon. At least it says so in the autopsy report. With Trilo's testimony and now Mo's, it really seems like Max is the killer. Next, you gotta find a contradiction in this. Not gonna be enough. I have to prove that Mo saw someone other than Max that night. Is there anything that will help? I've gotta do it. That black coat isn't a black, however. Yes, it was. You say you saw all of Max's uppity symbols. I suppose so. The silk hat and the cloak are right. Mo, everyone knows that Maximilian's Galacticus has 3 uppity symbols. I've heard that like 15 times last case. Or just last time. 3 symbols? Yes, everyone get ready. All together now. Silk hat, cloak, white roses. What the? Who knows? Who cares if he knew that they were true or not? He saw what he saw and he saw the symbols. He just forgot to mention one. Oh, everyone follows that girl better than she follow me. Isn't that right, Mo? Do you like a pie? I love a pie. 3 put a full 14159. That's the only thing I know. Silence fool you to respond with the whole truth, not fractions. Order, order. Mo, you didn't see the roses, did you? But to be honest, there weren't any roses on the person I saw. The crime scene was dark. It was obviously way too dark to see that kind of detail. You just said like the witness said they was able to see the silhouette of the criminal's face. Not to mention that the roses are white. There's no way you could have missed them. Then the roses must have fallen off when the defendant assaulted the victim. If that was the case, then the police would have found them near the crime scene. Mr. Wright, are these white roses truly material to the facts of the case? Clearly not. He's just toying with his court. I got her on the ropes now. These seemingly insignificant facts have never failed to lead me to the truth yet. Someone is toying with the court, but it is not me. Your Honor, do you recall Trilo's testimony? There is no way I could have mistaken someone wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols. How can anyone mistake someone with that crazy getup and his nose stuck up so high? How could you mistake someone wearing such a snobby 3-piece getup? Trilo saw them all. Trilo saw all 3 of Max's symbols. However, this witness claims there were no white roses on the person they saw. There is absolutely no doubt that this is a contradiction. Oh gosh, Mo is so colorful. Now, what am I supposed to think, eh? I wasn't supposed to disregard the pointless, but this. Judge, forget the roses, think about his other testimony. The witness has stated without a doubt that they saw Maximilian Galactica. Nothing else matters. Let's wrap this case up now. That would not be a perfect case now, would it? Your Honor, it may be trivial, but it does cast doubt on the prosecution's case. Frankly, I have my doubts about this witness. It seems that unlike wine, the witness has not grown more mature with age. Well, yeah, he's a clown. I'm not mature. I've come to a conclusion. I'm 99% certain that this witness saw the defendant. However, my remaining 1% of doubt is quite reasonable. Which means that for my peace of mind, I'm going to request a bit more testimony. What? If there are no contradictions in his next testimony, I am prepared to issue a ruling. A ruling? Oh gosh. Nick, this is your last chance. Also, I did not think about the roses at all. I was like, black cloak. That's normally purple, and it was light out there. There is no doubt in my mind that there were no white roses that night. However, all the other symbols were there. I'm equally sure of that. Especially the silk hat. There is no way I could forget seeing the decorations on it. I was wearing it the entire time it was on the scene. Mr. Wright, you've got one last chance at this. Just one chance? I will not allow even the slightest hint of badgering against this witness. If you're going to prove to me that there's a contradiction with Mr. Kerr's statement, you better have at least a shred of evidence to back up your accusations. I've only got a single shot at this. I've got to be careful. I understand, Your Honor. One chance is all I will need. Whoa, big words, big man. Well then, take a save, because even with a little bit of a HP loss, that's fine. It'll walk good to my statement. And now I see the white roses. No wonder I never saw them. He wasn't wearing the cloak before. Oh, yeah. Okay, now I know why I didn't see. Wait a second. Okay, no, it is a peacock feather. I was gonna say like that feather doesn't look the same. No, it does. It does look the same. Mo, be honest. Ouch! You promised Pheonix no more badgering. I hope you enjoyed this penalty. No! My points! I'm finished. Excuse me, I'm the one handing out the point penalty. Ow! Witness, continue with your testimony. You're not going to whip me too, are you? Maybe after court, if you're into that kind of thing. But it's kind of pointless if you're only whipping me after court. Ah, come on. Well, that would have lost. Oh, come on, really? Losing all my points there? Yeah, like the head is there. Huh, I can't even ask anything. That's annoying. Well, he was not wearing it because it was found at the crime scene. This wouldn't happen to be the silk hat that you saw that night, would it? Oh, yep, it is. That is the hat he was wearing that night. No questions in your mind? Oh, exactly how would one mistake a thing like that, eh? I see. Well, this is some sort of problem, Mr. Wright. Mr. Van Garmon, where exactly was this silk hat found? Must you always ask these questions? It was found at the crime scene. The crime scene, that means... The silk hat fell off at the crime scene. However, the witness clearly testified on the contrary. This witness said that he was wearing it the entire time he was on the scene. What? No! That is not true! Order, Mr. Kearns. Yes, Your Honor. What is the meaning of all this? You're old enough to know better than to behave like this in court, now are you? That's not right. That is so hard. I'm a clown, for God's sake. That's not right. I said in your memory, amongst other things. Oh, why are you being so mean to me? What did I do? Let me guess. You just didn't like my jokes or something, right? I didn't have to go to insult me. I said, in my memory, that they're both agreed. Seriously, why? And just because you're sitting behind me, no matter how old I get, you will be always younger than you. I missed the line or two, but like... I never did you try this outburst, Mr. Collins. Who do you think you are? I saw him. I swear I saw him. It was a Max. Even if he didn't have his rose, he was still wearing his double silk hat. I'm telling you the truth. It's turned into a bright little kid. It's pitiful, isn't it? He left the hat I was wearing the silk hat, but who was there? He left the scene? What's the matter, Nick? Something I've been mulling over for a while now. Mo, what do you want? You just said that they left the scene. Exactly how did the murderer leave the scene of the crime? What? They went. What do you mean how did they leave the scene? You got to ask me that. Mr. Pheonix Wright is badgering the witness, Your Honor. The witness testimony is full of holes, Miss Van Karma's protest is useless. Well, you've got a point. Let's hear what the witness has to say on this matter. Is that alright with you, little guy? I don't talk to me like I'm a little baby. Besides, what kind of stupid the question is, how did they leave at the crime scene? The answer's obvious. He just turned around and I walked away. That's what I expected you would say. You sure that's how it happened? What do I say? What? I'm not sure I quite follow what you're going with this, Mr. Wright. Lawyers nowadays sure do love to harp on the smallest of things. Do you have any proof to counter this story as how the criminal left the scene? The crime photo. Look at this picture. Look at this photograph. The problem is the footprints in the snow. Footprints? In this photo, we can clearly see the footprints of the victim. However, where are the criminal's footprints? They aren't there. Ay. So, Mo, exactly how did the criminal escape the scene? Your Honor, this witness has clearly proven that his testimony is completely unreliable. I move to strike all of this witness' testimonies from the court's record. I agree. This clown's testimony is as rickety as the clown car he came to court in. Just wait a second. What? You guys can't you ignore everything I just said? Fine. I'll tell her the truth at this time. What do you mean? Do you just wait a second? I think you've said more than enough for today. Ow, that didn't hurt. I'm sick of tired of listening to you anyway. I'll give you the real deal this time, I swear. I don't know why, but I get the feeling things are gonna get worse before they get better. Well, they do. Hello, Mr. Lawrence Curls. Yes? The testimony you've proven up until now has been false? It has not been a false. I haven't lied. It's just what? I just was a bit confused about the criminal leaving the scene, especially since Van Karma and her whip told me not to talk about what I really saw. Order. I will have order. Francis Van Karma, how could you? Your Honor, if you had heard the truth from this witness, you would have exactly the same opinion as I have. I know what opinion is that. It's not funny. Why don't you know if I know you? I'm going to listen to what he has to say. Well, now then, let's hear the truth about what you say you saw, Mr. Curls. You're not gonna believe it, but it's all true, I tell you. Try not to waste your time with your idiotic rival. Oh? Now it's the time of our true next segment. Mo knows. Everything that I've said up until now has been the truth. When I look out the window, the ringmaster was down and Master was standing above him. He wasn't wearing his white roses, but he was wearing that silk hat. That's when I saw he flied away. This is the truth now get ready for it. He flew. He jumped and flew through the air. He flew right off and disappeared into the darkness. Oh, that's why there were no footprints. Flying people only footprints. Oh. I told you it wasn't funny. Do you believe me now? Oh. Well, that was, how do I put this into words? Maximilian Galactic is a world-class magician. But to leave the scene of the crime by flying, there's no way that actually happened. You're right. Why is she right? You believe it, the other witnesses, right? Why would you believe me? Especially since it's the better part of the story. Well, to be honest, this is the first time I've heard of a flying criminal, you know? What do you think about this witness testimony, Mr. Wright? Do I throw Maximilian down the bus? What you just said was so strange, I don't think he would have made it up. Which means that he's telling the truth? That's what I think. Nick, wait, that means that Max actually used magic. Yikes, you're right. Ouch! Only a foolishly looking fool would be fooled by such a foolish dream. Don't be ridiculous, magic does not exist. Well, doesn't matter. I suppose I will let you all in on my thinking regarding this matter. The criminal disappeared into the sky. I would love to believe that, but I just can't wrap my head around how that actually happened. You imbecile. If you discard the need for proof, Miss Hankama's case is sound. However, I've got a feeling that this case is in dire need of more investigation. Thus, I will conclude today's proceedings at this point. It was an undisputed fact that the criminal left no footprints at the scene. Tomorrow, I want us to find out the reason behind this mystery of mysteries. I believe that's enough for today. Court is adjourned. Thank you everyone for coming, and have a good night. September 29th, 2:33 p.m. Disky Core Defendant Lobby, number 5. Hey, sweeties, what in the world is going on? That's what I want to know. They said the criminal flew off into the air and disappeared. Max, I can't believe I'm asking this, but you didn't fly that night, did you? I know you didn't mean to ask me such a fabulously stupid question. I can't fly whenever I please. It's not that easy. But it looked so effortless for you on stage. It's not that simple. I'm not actually flying on stage. I use invisible wires and have them hoist me through the air. Wow, you just told me the secret of your magic. Oh no, I broke the first rule. The cardinal rule. The only rule. I'm sorry, Max. We made you break a magician's creed to never reveal the secret tricks. Nick, what do we do now? What we can do is hope we find a flying criminal in court tomorrow. Great idea. Let's do our best and catch this sucker. I need to rest my my voice again. I love doing that laugh though. That laugh's fun. Like, out of everything, I love doing that laugh. I'll have to like see where else I can put that laugh into like a let's play in the future or so. But anyway, like we're seeing now, it's the end of today. The clowns had us in for quite a little hooping. He made us jump through so many hoops. I got whipped. I lost points for asking questions. What was that all about? I guess it was funny, but I didn't expect that. That was like crazy, especially like the you asked the question, 5 points. It's like, no, my points. Oh no, that's crazy. Woo. Oh, okay, well then, I already have like a suspicion on what happened and how he flew, right? Because we saw something when we were investigating last time. Because what we saw, right, was we saw, at least like on the acrobat side, right, the last remaining person that we haven't seen yet. We saw that they do a lot, and I do mean a lot of upper weight lifting, right? I'm guessing like they have to be super up top to be able to like lift themselves almost nonchalantly with like one arm, with 2 arms, right? That sort of thing. So the flying that Mo could have seen might have been like the arm like hidden, like in a black arm or something like that, holding a tightrope and then just pushing itself upwards into his own room, you know? Because what we saw as well was that Acro's room is in the 3rd floor. That is quite high up, right? But also the fact that like him, Maximilian flying to the way also that Mo showed that, well, quote unquote showed the flying, was very like linear. It didn't look like the sort of flying they would do in the circus cases, right? So I do think like that's like a big thing, like that they do, right? It's gonna be like a huge reveal. I don't know if we're gonna have like a part 4 as well in this one, right? We'll see. I don't know. But we'll see that next time. So then everyone, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed the many laughs with the Mo the Clown. Because we may not see him again. Well, we may see him again. Now think about it, we may talk to him again in part 3, right? Like next episode, so that would be funny. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and as always, I hope to see you next time. Bye!